Okay, this tutorial is about how to vector an image and the overview. So what we're going to be doing is opening a vectoring program, choosing the image to vector, setting up the canvas on the program, and then applying the vectorization. Okay, so step one, we're going to be setting up the vectoring program. There's a lot to choose from. It's going to use Vector Magic. It's a pretty straightforward website, and as you can see, I've already been playing with it a little bit. And next, you're just going to choose the image to vector. So I've already selected my image, and it's on the web, so I have to download it. It's pretty big, as you can see. I'm just going to right click and save the picture. And I'm pretty specific about where I want it to go, so I'm going to put it in my Dropbox folder. And now that I've selected where I want to go, I'm just going to leave it the name that it is and hit save. Okay, so next you're going to be setting up the canvas, and I've already gotten back to Vector Magic. I'm just going to select that image, click upload. This website's kind of slow, so it takes a minute. And there's my image, and it's already tracing the image to be vectored. I sped this up. It takes a lot longer. It actually takes several minutes to vector the image, so if you have a higher quality picture, it could take a little bit more time. Okay, so now we've applied the vectorization, and it looks like this. As you can see, it's a separated type of gradient look to it. And you got a couple pop-ups and a little bit of options to go through. So I'm just gonna make it the size that so I can easily edit it. There's different levels that you can choose from: low, medium, and high. Even if you make a mistake and hit cancel, your image is still there. And I'm just going to click on it. In the middle of tracing it to be a medium quality, so let's just speed that along real quick. And here it is. So as you can see, it's a little bit, I want to say not rougher, it's smoother looking when you go to a lower quality, but a little bit of the lines have disappeared. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it look a true vector, and I'm going to limit the color palette, and I'm going to hit next on that and trace the image one more time. Speed this up again. This process takes much longer than it looks. Okay, now as you can see, a lot of the colors in between my palette have disappeared. The gradient is pretty much gone. There's a few options I still want to go over. There's a color selector. I'm just going to tap on his little foot right there. And there's a fill. You can fill the, let me back up a little bit. You can fill the image up right here in little places that you want. Now that you've taken out some of the gradient, it's easier to make those kind of edits. The pencil button, wasn't too fond of. You can draw lines with it, preferably. I wouldn't. I'll show you why right here. I proceeded to draw a line. Of course, I'm not that skilled to draw a perfect one, so when I hit undo, it literally did pixel by pixel, so I had to do a lot of undoing right here. And I totally would not recommend that button. However, there are a few other great buttons to choose from, and you definitely have your pick of them. The bitmap button will show you what your original file will look like, and you can toggle between that. You can pan out, zoom in. There's a lot of pretty basic functions on this page, pretty straightforward. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit next, and we're just going to finalize that image. Again, I'm speeding this up. Nowhere near took this short of time. And there is my finished result. I'm just going to go ahead and run it to download, and this screen pops up. There's a few things I like about this screen. The fact that you have to verify. You just have to go check your email. Me, I've already got an account with them, so it's pretty easy for me just to go ahead and validate it. Even you can go back and make last minute finishing touches in a pretty quick way. So I like that about this. And let's just go ahead and check that email and see what that validation code is. Okay, now I'll open up my mail client, and I'm just going to select my email that it went to. Hit refresh. And there it is. And there is the link, almost not visible, but I found it. So I'm just going to paste that in there, verify the email, and it is a success. Great. So moving on to the next step. Another thing I like about this is you can literally download anything that you want, EPS, an SVG, PDF, a PNG, and all at the click of a button. So I'm just gonna make it a PDF and skip straight to it. So and there's my download. I'm gonna open it really quickly. And there, I guess there's a little message that came up. Get rid of that. Okay, I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger so you can see this is the final product. It looks just like it did on the website. Make it a little bit bigger. And now you're all finished, complete. And now you've learned how to make a vector image.